Hi, I'm Susan, owner and creator behind Charm Salvage, and I'd like to welcome you to today's Friday Flip Through Journal series. Today we have a journal of all things Harry Potter. Now, this journal was made specifically for my granddaughter Isabel. She read the books, and her mother also read them to her as a child. So she's a big Harry Potter fan. So, what better junk journal than Harry Potter? So, what we have here is a soft cover 6x9 journal with 4 signatures. Have beading here at the top and this charm, all things Harry Potter. Got the 9 3/4, the black cat, of course, our owl. We've got tags out at the top, charms from the bottom, and lots of beading and tassels from the side. So let's take a look inside and see what we have in here. We have this simple tie closure. So we will untie that and let's get started. Okay, inside I have a insert. I like to do inserts in all of my journals. It just gives a little something special addition there. I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. It's got all 4 houses of Hogwarts paper on here. I did buy a scrapbooking paper kit for this journal. You have pockets here, and then you open it up, and we have scrapbooking paper here. Here, Isabel has started to journal in this, and I did tell her to remove anything personal out of here and to leave what she was okay with. So here she has a handwritten recipe. It's from her great-grandmother, so that's special to her. Here we carried the paper from the pocket, so we have a continual scene here. And did the same thing on this side. Got some personal items there for her, and a tag made out of packaging. So we will close that up and let's just set that off to the side. Now here we have Hogwarts Express. This actually, I got this from a packaging from Socks. So I was really lucky and found packaging that I could use in here because Harry Potter is copyrighted. So you need to be careful of the items you're using. You don't want to make any copies of anything. Anything in here is original, no copies made, everything purchased, or like I said, used from packaging of items that were purchased. So we've got this here is our inside cover. All 4 signatures, each is a house of Hogwarts, and we're going to start with the first one of Gryffindor. So all the signatures have beading on the first page. So if you just take your page and flip it, covers that beading over there, and you can continue. This does lay flat, so it's great for writing, doing art, any type of journaling that you want to do in here can be done because it does lay nice and flat. I did include quotes from the stories in here that I thought were good messages. So it's our choices that show who we are far more than our abilities. So we do have stitching. All the pockets here are stitched. This was from packaging. This actually came from that sock packaging. Just stick that in there. Got some washi tape. All the paper in here was coffee dyed paper. My favorite character from the stories. We flip that out. And here is an example of where she has started her journaling. She was a competitive dancer, so she has some pictures in here, and she has written some little notes here. Each signature does have a handmade tag. This, as you can tell, was from some packaging. Got some texture. You know, I love that yummy texture, and she has journaled on the back of that. We'll just stick that back here. We've got coordinated paper clips for each signature as well. Just a little fluff on the top. So this does have playing cards in here. There are a lot of them in here, and the reason there's so many is these can be used for a multitude of things. You can cover one side with plain paper and you can journal, or you could even just staple paper here and you'd have a journaling spot and then you wouldn't lose your image. Or you can use these in spreads making tags, or if you want to do some sort of layout in here, art layout, you have that you can work with. Here's an example of using a junk journal for souvenirs. So she went to the zoo and she wanted to keep her tag in here. Another example would be if you're going to concerts, you could keep your concert tickets and, maybe a photo and jot down what your experiences were around that. Got some trim here. Got a tag here. I believe these are Tim Holtz tags. Heart. Pocket. Some more of those playing cards. Just a little tag here. You can journal on the back. Stitch in pockets. Love that texture. Every signature also does have a card made with something vintage. Now this was a piece of vintage jewelry. And we have, see, she's put something personal in there. You can journal on the back or underneath there. Got some spells there. Every signature does have a mixed media spread. For those of you that know me, I love mixed media, and I wanted to have that as part of her journal. So we've got charms here. We've got a cat and some beading. And here is that mixed media spread. Decoupage napkins, I believe I used here. Gelatos were used, watercolors, stamping, book pages. Now these came directly out of a book that I got at the thrift store. So it was damaged on the cover, so it was okay. I felt okay to use these pages in here. Their daring nerve and chivalry set Gryffindor apart. You might belong in Gryffindor, where dwell the brave at heart. Their daring nerve and chivalry set Gryffindor apart. It's got a little tuck spot here with a tag. I did use watercolor paper for the mixed media spreads simply because there is just so much medium on here. I didn't want to use regular paper, and it's held up really well. Got another stitch pocket and a little clip. Playing card, just to fancy it up a little bit. Just some ribbon on top of the paper clips. More washi, stickers. Every signature does have an envelope flip out, and they're very roomy. So she does have something in there she's stuck in there, and they flip out. We've got a little 3D action going on here if you didn't catch that. Got the owl there. And flipped over the top of that envelope for a little pocket tuck spot on the other side. Some nice tassel trim here. Now this is magnetized. If you can hear that, she can journal under here or put something private, and if somebody's flipping through there, it's not easily seen. That was stitched in. And just some fabric here, it is attached to the page, and that's just there for spread or layout, just give you a nice background. It takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to our enemies, but just as much to stand up to our friends. And there is our first signature, and on to Ravensclaw. So some more of that beautiful beading here. Like I said, if you just flip that over, your beading lays. Got a tuck up spot here. She's got some journaling there, so we'll go on ahead to the next page. Anything's possible if you've got enough nerve. So more playing cards, just some ribbon and fibers up here, trim, coffee dyed paper. I love how the coffee dyed paper is. I love how you just never know what you're going to get. It's always a little surprise when you're dyeing paper with actually any medium, but especially like this coffee dyed paper. So I like to have a little interaction here in the journals as well. And here we've got this. This was out of a book. Of course, nothing copied. Everything taken out. So that just slides back down in there. Got another tag. Lots of yummy, yummy texture. You can journal on the back. Pocket. We've got another tag. This has a vintage button on it. Journaling spot on the inside and also on the back. Stitching. Mixed media spread in here. Very similar. They're all very similar, but, pertain to the house of the signature. So, wit beyond measure is man's greatest treasure. Original, creative, or yet in wise old Ravenclaw, if you've a ready mind, where those of wit and learning will always find their kind. So we've got tuck spot with a tag. Onward to stitch and pocket, clip up there, card, another pocket, some paper for journaling. Here is our envelope and this signature, and she does have something personal in there, but we can take that out and that'll flip right out. We can stick that back in there. Flip that over for another tuck spot. Lots of cards in there. Got another charm here. Brave. Flip out. Wit beyond measure is man's greatest treasure. We did have that in that middle signature. Just some more personal items in here. Here is an example of a book page that I used. No copies made. And on to 3, Hufflepuff. So we've got some more of that beautiful beading here. And like I said, just flip that over. Got a tuck up spot. Just carding from that packaging of those socks. Got a lot of use out of that packaging there. Mud, blood, and proud of it. I included that because she's different. And it's okay. She's proud of that. Thought that was a good message. More cards. Got our other envelope, which she does have something in there. Flip that out. Nice grungy coffee dyed paper there. This place for journaling or arting. Our pocket. If you want to know what a man's like, take a good look at how he treats his inferiors, not his equals. Another tag made out of packaging. Some stickers, some washi tape. That came from the scrapbooking paper pack. Cards. Got another clip up there. Another tag with some vintage jewelry on it. Journaling spots. And our mixed media spread. Got some splatter on there. You might belong in Hufflepuff, where they are just and loyal. Those patient Hufflepuffs are true and unafraid of toil. We've got true, unafraid of toil, hard work. Got our little tuck spot there with the tag. Pocket. Now this was candy that I think we got when we were on vacation. We kept the packaging and made a pocket out of it. So we've got a little see-through window there and a nice little pocket. More beaded trim. Flip that over. Stickers. But you know, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. Got to flip out here. More of that yummy coffee dyed paper. Just different patterns. Love the grunge of that. And our final signature is House of Slytherin. Got more beading here. And we will just flip that over. And she has included something here that with a little note pertaining to that. She's tucked in the pocket. Got a card here. Stitching. Can you believe our luck? Of all the trees we could have hit, we had to get one that hits back. Now, not a message, but I know it was a scene that she liked, and we watched the movies too. That was funny, and she liked that, so I included that. Just a little humor in there for her. And that grungy coffee dyed paper, paper clip, card, more of that trim, pocket, another tag made with some vintage jewelry, a little tuck up there, stick that back in the pocket, and our final mixed media spread. Or perhaps in Slytherin, you'll make your real friends. Those cunning folk use any means to achieve their ends. Oh, maybe not the best message there, but she does know her right from wrong, so we're okay with that. So we've got loyal, cunning, more of that mixed media texture there with that napkin, some paper here, and just a medallion there. Sewn pocket. Okay, and our final envelope flip out. Nice for storage in there. This is a pocket, and I have noticed through here that she has used this paper for her journaling, which is just what was intended for. I'm glad to see she is journaling in it. Makes me happy. Got another flip out here. And got a little tuck spot, another Charm Here journey. See, she's added her own here, something that's important to her, which is what you want to do in a junk journal. Make it personal. Put your own likes in it. She's got her little charm there with her initial and a cactus. I'm hoping to do some good in the world. Got another tag made out of packaging material. And our back cover is more of that packaging material. These are some 3D spiders. If you know the Harry Potter story, you'll know about these spiders. And just some washi tape. And our closure. And on the back, we have our material and that beading that goes all the way around. So, I hope you enjoyed today's flip through. If you did, I would appreciate it if you would hit the like and subscribe button. Please leave me a comment. I will also put a link down below with my email if you'd like to reach out to me for any consignments regarding junk journals. I'd be happy to discuss with you. As always, I hope you enjoyed what you saw today, and we'll see you next time. Bye.